It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Luke Farrell gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Victor Guerrero. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
12.
Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
ケンさんおはようございます。さっきの試合はまた試合でしたよ。
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the
ギャロの満塁ホームラン出ましたからね。
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's slugging over 550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Here's the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Struck him out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Wisdom trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance of hitting that one, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. It's on to the bottom of the 1st. No score on MLB Network. Trevor Cahill will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing: power sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, two-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that power sinker in the strike zone. And if he is, you're going to see a boatload of ground balls.
Settling in now, Nolan Fontana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a ball 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
4読オールとかなんかわけのわからんこと言いましたけど、$4億プレイヤーの仕事。
And did he go around?
相当
No, he
稼い
did
でま
not.
すな。
Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he
結
works
局
the
昨
count
日
back
の
full.
試合もアストロズ勝ってましたよ。ほんまに負けない
And a
チーム
good
ですわ。
sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep
ア
an
ス
eye
レ
on?
チッ
Well, we'll
ク
see
ス
if Hunter
が
Pence
ヤン
keeps
キー
swinging
スと
that hot
戦ってま
stick.
すね。
He's such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the American League leaders
ほ
in
んま
hitting.
に
I love watching this guy play, and I
強
hope
い
he
とし
puts
か
on a
言いよう
show
がない
today.
ですね。
Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries.
まあ今んとこで
First
も
pitch coming.
ね、
Here it is.
チーム状態が
Curveball
良くなっ
that
てき
misses
た
in
か
the
ら、
dirt for ball 1. Now time to list the
多分
umpires in
2位
this
は
one.
なれる
Behind
とは
the
思うんで
plate
すけ
is
どね。
Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
Digging in, Jose Trevino, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
430億円。全然ちょっと想像ができないん
And
で
he's
すけど
really
ね。
getting the better of
肩
it
が
now.
すご
It's
すぎ
strike
て。
2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
今日もあれですよね、9時からアストロズとナショナルズの試合がありますね。アストロズも連敗してますからね。
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Guerrero gloves it. Throw on to board takes care of him, and that ends the inning.
今日もナショナルズ勝ったらほんま大手ですからね。いやー強いですね。
Here's Justin Upton now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Fouled away. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Liner toward right center. And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Simmons is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
シンさんおはようございます。アストロズ戦やってますね、シンさん。めちゃくちゃ強いですからね、アストロズ。
He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
打線がすごいですよ。
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
同時放送ですな。
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Upton, base runner at first with 1 out. Weak grounder back to the mound. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Up next for the Rangers, Hunter Pence. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
このままね、9月までは調子よく行きたいですね。まあ、大連敗さえせんかったらいいんですけど。
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
あとはアスレとアストロズがどういう試合をするかですよね。
Strike 2 swinging. And this is popped up near second base. There to look it in is Simmons, one away.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
で、代わりにギャロさんを横浜へ。交換トレードですね。
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He brings a 4 for 12 line. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. DeShields playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Simmons has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Striding into the box, Nomar Mazara will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two and two.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. In now, Zach Kozar. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Kozar.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swung on and missed.
いやー、ボール球をやたら振ってくれますね。
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Calhoun, a native of Arizona, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Third inning, no score to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are two away now.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Striding in, David Fletcher, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to first. Wisdom has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Patrick Wisdom, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Late that time for a strike. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. High and deep to center field. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
いやー、ホームランと打点がトップになってますね、今。
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's fouled away.
ど真ん中来ましたね。
The 1-1 home. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
なんか持っていけそうな甘さですね。微妙に速いですね。
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
と。
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. Nolan Fontana would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rangers set down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Victor Guerrero comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box now, Justin Bour, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Bour carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. From the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Guerrero leads off first with 1 away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels leave 1 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Fontana back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
まあ今んとこはいい感じで4回まで来てます
Swing and a
ね。
miss on the sinker. 0-1. Fontana matches up here in this one
まあど
against
こで
his
動く
former
かわかんない
employer,
ですから
who
ね。
was signed
急
as a
に
free
打ったり
agent in
打
the
たれ
middle
た
of
りと
last
か。
season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
Now second baseman, Logan.
打たれたら打ち返しですな。
So digging in now, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And that misses. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will
あ
continue.
ら、腹が痛いですか。治らないですか。
The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one, frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Trevino.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Trevino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
ちょっと待ってくださいね。しばらくお待ちください。まあちょっと行きましょうか。
First pitch coming, here it is. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third base line. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Line to the right side, and the Rangers are in the hit column. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Into the box, Hunter Pence, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two and 0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The center fielder,
the pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, taking corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Delino DeShields as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
いい感じですな。
1-1. Trevino on third. Pence is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out.
Wow.
And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting, right fielder, Nomar.
2 men on, 2 out. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Wisdom, a California-born ball player. He's a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
One and two. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Angels.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. This is popped up. Wisdom over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
なかなか今日はこの先発も安定してますな。
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Wow.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. On the season, Cozart is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The count now at 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Lucroy, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH. And the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pence has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Texas is out in front, 2-0. Justin Anderson, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Justin Anderson.
Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons has it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nolan Fontana.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nolan Fontana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're up 2-0. At the plate, David Fletcher. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's in there for strike 1.
So体力がやばいですな。
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Victor Guerrero. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point.
So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
30番ってなんじゃい。
Fastball laid off well below
マ
the
ザラ
knees.
のこと知らんのか。
Jose Trevino is
確
on
か
deck.
マザラさんでしたよね。うわぁ、それ11点取ってますやん。すごいっすね、相変わらず。ほんまに負けないチームですなぁ。
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fletcher calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Jose Trevino. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and
難
out
度
of
も
play.
オー
He's
ルス
working
ター
on
か
a
ら
1-for-2 game so far.
栄誉の殿堂になりかけてますよ、今。
The 0-1 pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
0-2, here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Calhoun on the run.
Wow.
And he makes the catch in the corner. Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
よし、さあ、ここでもう帰っときます。ここまで投げてくれたらもう、
Randy Gonzalez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66, Randy Gonzalez.
First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. To his right, Fontana. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, man, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rangers have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter rules out.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line drive to left. Pence is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. And Jennings gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dan Jennings.
Ready now, Delino DeShields. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pops it up back behind second base. Fletcher takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 21.
Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half
Now
of the plate
batting,
right there.
third
Try to
baseman.
bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now as Asdrubal Cabrera, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. Wisdom is off at first with 2 away. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Forsythe for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And strike 3 called, as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Angels go quietly there. They trail things here 2-0. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Striding forward now is the DH, Joey Gallo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Gallo.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
0-2, here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest.
Fontana.
Into the box now, Nolan Fontana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Elvis Andrus will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Elvis Andrus.
The average sits at 286 here to start play. 8 home runs and 29 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. One out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here it comes now to Andrus. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Standing in, Logan Forsythe. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .375 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're up 2-0. Elvis Andrus will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
For the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Jose Leclerc takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Jose Leclerc.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. But this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Victor Guerrero.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Victor Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bases are empty. One man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 is in off the plate. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Behind 0-2 now. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Angels down to their last strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Wisdom fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Texas earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Luke Farrell gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Trevor Cahill was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jose Leclerc hammers down the save, his 29th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.